everybody, and welcome to another Sunday morning vlog.
Welcome to a Sunday vlog on the southwest corner of Las Vegas.
And we are going a little bit south of the Las Vegas Strip, but we're going to stay on Las Vegas Boulevard.
We are, and we're actually going to go to a place that, believe it or not, is just a few minutes from where we live, but we've never featured it on our channel.
And that's not that we don't go there, because we do go there.
It's the South Point, and I think the only time you've ever seen it here is during Scotchmas and the National Finals Rodeo, very briefly. But oh my gosh, there's so much to see.
All right, get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
On this bright, sunny spring morning, we find ourselves southbound on Las Vegas Boulevard at the intersection of Silverado Ranch. To our right is our destination, sitting on a generous 50 acres, the South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa. Yes, folks, this is Las Vegas Boulevard, just about 5 miles south of the sign. And in this neck of the woods, South Point is king. We hope you have your walking shoes on, because there is a lot to see in that building. The property opened in December of 2005, built by Coast Casinos at a cost of $625 million. The next year, casino magnate Michael Gaughan took sole ownership and owns it to this day. Facing the boulevard is the generous valet and hotel drop-off. All right, let's go in. Directly to our right is the hotel lobby and check-in area. The stained glass art behind the counter is worthy of a second look. And we definitely approve of this Western-themed seating area. To be honest with you, seating of any kind in a casino is always a welcome sight. And on the other side of the main doors is a conveniently located Starbucks. Now here's a fun fact. Las Vegas ranks third in the United States for the number of Starbucks locations. Get this, 176 at last count. Around the corner is Kate's, an old-fashioned ice cream parlor with hand-scooped cones, sundaes, and fresh fruit smoothies. On opening day 18 years ago, the South Point Casino measured 80,000 square feet. Today, it's more than 137,000, which ranks it number 9 on the list of Las Vegas's biggest casino floors. In here are more than 2,200 slot and video poker machines. More than 60 table games, and a 24-hour poker room that features several varieties of Texas Hold'em. The casino loyalty program, simply called the Club, earns a point for every dollar played. The South Point has plenty of bars on the casino floor for thirsty players. The Silverado Lounge near the steakhouse. The Island Bar, the Letter Buck Lounge near the showroom, and right across from the lobby, this bar promotes the resort sponsorship of the South Point 400 stock car race, which will be at the Speedway on October 15th of this year. The Grandview Lounge, added during a 2010 update, is not only a venue for cocktails and sports viewing like March Madness, it is also the home stage for entertainer Wes Winters on weekends and The Dirty at 12:30, a late-night comedy show. And of course, there's a bar adjacent to the sportsbook, the USBC Lounge. The seating area here offers prime viewing for all those games and stats on the screens. All right, we live 5 minutes from here, and we never knew this. The South Point is the only casino in Las Vegas that has a separate race and sports books. The sports book features multiple wall-sized TVs, over 100 seats, and it's open 24 hours. The race book is just for horse players, with a TV at each of the 126 seats. And a larger-than-life mural of a horse race on the sidewall. Back in 2017, the Vegas Stats and Information Network installed a studio here at the South Point, one of two in town, the other is at Circa. The network is owned by DraftKings and provides news and analysis to sports wagerers nationwide. And how could any self-respecting sportsbook not include a deli? The Del Mar Deli is tucked in a convenient corner and serves fresh New York bagels and oversized corned beef sandwiches. Need we say more? South Point is a 25-story hotel with 3 wings that form a T from a bird's eye view. Of the 2,163 rooms and suites, the King and Queen Premium rooms are 500 square feet, and the suites range from 800 to 2,500 square feet in size. The hotel is always packed to capacity for events like the National Finals Rodeo, races, and conventions. Now, what have we here? An old-fashioned barber pole? You bet there's a barber shop on site offering real straight razor shaves, a full-service salon, and the Costa del Sur Spa. In here is 40,000 square feet of pampering in 27 treatment rooms. When we visited this month, the pool was closed for maintenance, but we did peek inside the fitness room, which is open 24 hours for hotel guests. South Point is home to a 70,000 square foot conference center, including a grand ballroom that broadcast the Jerry Lewis MDA Telethon from 2005 through 2011. There's a business center for your internet, copying, and shipping needs. And a first-class gift shop on property. In here, you'll find souvenirs, clothing, jewelry, Western wear, and an extensive selection of spirits. They pride themselves on offering liquor at the best prices in Las Vegas. Plus, they offer City Lights Shine White Whiskey, produced by a local distillery that's co-owned by NASCAR driver Brendan Gaughan. As with so many of our casinos located off the Strip, there's family fun to be found in here as well. On the second level is a 16-screen Century Theaters showing the latest Hollywood films. And down the hall is the Bingo Parlor, which usually runs 7 sessions every day, along with cash ball jackpots and progressives. The bowling center has been here since opening day in 2005 with 64 Brunswick lanes. Looks like they're refurbishing the lanes on one side of the center, but the other is ready for play with scoring display at your table and plenty of room for your posse. There's a pro shop here, offering products from leading names in bowling and a certified staff to help you get started. The Alley Cat Lounge has a bird's eye view of the lanes, beers on tap, and slots at the bar. And the snack bar has you covered from fancy coffees, donuts, finger foods, and pizza. Back downstairs, the showroom at the South Point is one of the top off-strip destinations for live entertainment. Inside is a 400-seat theater, and they feature national acts as well as several residencies. There's a dance floor in here as well, and you can catch local dance bands Deja Vu and the Spasmatics. Both have long-term engagements right here. South Point has a total of 11 restaurants on property, so let's go take a look. Now this one is hard to ignore. Just check out the line for the Garden Buffet on a Saturday morning. The buffet was here when the place opened. At the time, it was the biggest buffet of any coast casino. There are 6 cooking stations, prime rib every night, and a bright, appealing interior. Plus, stop in for a breakfast buffet and score a free drink. Coronado Cafe is the 24-hour coffee shop featuring an American menu for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, plus a Chinese kitchen for even more options. And just check out the bargain prices on these graveyard specials. Also on the main floor is the Big Sur Oyster Bar, with its open kitchen displaying the talents of the staff and the freshness of the seafood as it's being prepared. Zensine Asian Restaurant was founded 10 years ago in 2013 with the goal of offering every guest the feeling of aloha. Their sushi bar is exceptional. And behind this elegant door is Michael's Gourmet Room, an intimate 50-seat restaurant that has earned countless awards for excellence and is renowned for its old Vegas ambiance. Near the garage entrance is the Silverado Steakhouse with its award-winning wine list and a menu featuring the best in American steakhouse cuisine. Next to that is Don Vito's if you're in the mood for Italian. In here, the freshest ingredients are transformed into traditional favorites. And we're still not done because up on the mezzanine level, there are even more food options. Primarily Prime Rib offers no fewer than 5 different prime rib cuts, dry-aged and slow-roasted. Baja Miguel's is a festive cantina serving up south of the border favorites, plus a fun tequila bar. And finally, Steak and Shake, the very first location in the western U.S. for this popular burger chain. Founder Gus Belt is credited with pioneering the concept of premium burgers ground from cuts of steaks and accompanying them with handmade milkshakes. And we just love the old-timey malt shop decor. Whenever we're at the South Point, we just have to stop by and pay our respects to Benny Binion. Back in 2008, this statue of the Las Vegas icon was relocated here from downtown to anchor the area on the casino floor that pays homage to all things rodeo. The rodeo theme serves as a gateway to what is surely the resort's most notable feature, the South Point Arena, Equestrian Center, and Exhibit Hall. The idea for this unique facility came from owner Michael Gaughan, a fan of both horses and the rodeo. It opened in February 2006 and has truly been a jewel in the crown of the South Point ever since. And more than 30 weeks of equestrian events are hosted right here every year. The South Point Arena is described as the finest horse facility in the country and the first to ever be connected to a hotel. The show floor is 250 feet long and 125 feet wide, and there are 4,600 permanent seats with superb views of the action from every angle. Today we're watching the World Series of Team Roping Qualifiers sponsored by Ariat. So, there's a hotel here for the competitors, but what about their horses? What you don't see are the 1,200 climate control horse stalls on property, and during large events like the rodeo, hundreds more temporary ones as well. And there's a handy refreshment zone on the concourse. But if your tastes run more towards an adult beverage, circle around to the Cinch Saloon, the centerpiece of this huge space. In here is a nice long bar, dark wood paneling on the walls, booths and tables, and one heck of a view of the entire arena floor. This is really a spectacular facility. These items on the wall caught our eye, some fun moments captured with the Budweiser Clydesdales and the South Point's owner. The exhibit hall is a huge 80,000 square feet and, per the website, can handle up to 400 booths. Today, there's a small Western gift and gear expo going on to accompany the team roping event. And as you can see, the items for sale are an eclectic mix. And just how much do we love seeing the next generation of cowpokes learning their craft? At the rear of the exhibit hall, we stepped into the Prefert Pavilion, an expansion that added more than 100,000 square feet to the facility. It opened in 2014, a joint venture between the South Point and Prefert, a leading manufacturer of rodeo and livestock equipment. And here are two more arenas, each with a show floor equal in size to the one in the main room and bleacher seating for spectators. With this much going on, it's no wonder the Equestrian Center is always booked. It's world class.
So staying on the topic of the Equestrian Center for just a minute, we have to tell you some of the accolades that Michael Gaughan, the owner of the South Point, has earned from the Western lifestyle cowboy community. He is a great supporter of that whole entire lifestyle.
And horses, especially. He really loved his horses, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, so I just wanted to read a couple of these to you. He serves on the National Finals Rodeo Committee and actually has been a sponsor for many, many years. He was inducted into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame back in 2007, which is a great, great honor. And then he received their Legend of Pro Rodeo Award 10 years later in 2017.
I'll tell you, that's a lot of awards. And I'll tell you what else. The South Point is totally 100% for the cowboy.
Again, the professional bull riders gave him their Lifetime Achievement Award in 2021, and he just continues to rack up the points. And you saw those pictures of him with the Clydesdales, too, which was really cute.
And like you saw here with the team ropers, that goes on like almost every single weekend. There's something equestrian going on in that arena.
Yeah, if we ever want to go, see the horses, we know right where to go.
All right. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people? Paula.
Hey, thanks for bearing with us last week when we missed you. We're so glad to be back. And moving forward, we'll be seeing you actually Paula's Kitchen on Wednesday. And we'll see you next Sunday as well.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye,
Bye, everyone.
everybody.